want you, badged law enforcer, to invade Aunt Martha's house at 2:30 this morning with 12 of your best men because we have red flag laws? Are we to say, hey, they're just enforcing the law against innocent people? Hey, they're just making somebody insecure in their home on their own property at 2:30 in the morning while they're trying to sleep? I don't get this. The captain is enforcing the law that was passed by elected officials. Yeah, they're unconstitutional laws. They're tyrannical laws. They're freedom snatching laws. They're economic terrorist laws. He's just doing his job. He didn't make the laws. He's just enforcing them. What the? I mean, maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I've flipped my lid. Maybe I'm not looking at this thing in the right way. I am completely open to being corrected on this, but this is a showstopper for me. He's just enforcing the law that was passed by the elected officials. Is he not a person? Can he not make his own decisions? Can he not stand up and say, no, I'm not bashing that lady's door down. I'm not going to go into that 78-year-old's house because some iPhone app pinged on it, and now there's a $3.7 million lawsuit against a couple of police officers in the city. I ain't going to do it because it's not right. I don't care. Politicians are parasites. Why would I obey their laws anyway? I mean, Sean, what I hear you saying is he's not a moralist. He's just a conformist. He's just doing what he's told. Isn't that what the SS said? Isn't that the excuse of the Gestapo? Isn't that how they could cement themselves in cognitive dissonance and sleeping at night and saying, hey, I'm absolved from any and all criminality that I commit under the auspices of this badge and this uniform. I'm just following orders. I'm not guilty. It didn't work at Nuremberg. And the reason it didn't work in Nuremberg is because it's not right. You still committed the evil act against your fellow human being. I don't care who wrote the laws. You were the person who said, okay, I'll go ahead and enforce it. What the flip, man? I'm freaking speechless. I'm paralyzed with speechlessness here. Oh, you're using hyperbole and you're over exaggerating. You're just blowing this thing all out of proportion. This is how tyranny happens. It's how it metastasizes. It's how it takes over and becomes a police state. It's how we have the CBDC and the Federal Reserve and the IRS and the CIA and the NSA spying on us. It's why we got to take our shoes off at the airport and our belts and prove that it is truly a laptop in our bag and pour out everything that's over 3 ounces, shampoo, conditioner, it doesn't matter. This is how it happens. This is how you lose your gun rights. This is how piles and piles of dead human beings get thrown into holes because they submitted to a government and said they were just following orders. He's just enforcing the law that was passed by the worst people in society. What kind of excuse is that, man? What kind of excuse is that? I can't even believe this could reside in the heart of somebody who, and again, I am not besmirching his name. I'm not taking away Sean's credit for doing what he's done. I'm super sick of people saying, look how many subscribers I've got. Look how many views I've got. Look how much money I make. Look how much good I've done. I'm not, this isn't personal, but my God, the worst thing in America is order followers. The worst part in Nazi Germany was people just doing their jobs, just enforcing their laws. It's just the Reichstag fire decree. I just have to smash your door in and take away all your firearms, and I think I'll take a couple of your kids too. And is anybody hiding behind the walls? I'm just following orders. My commanding officer said I need to burn your house down and load you up on the boxcars. He's just following orders. At what point does just following orders be, okay, we can't accept that. We can't accept that. You don't like the law, you don't hate the police officer, you take it up with the no. The legislature is responsible, and the person who put the legislator's laws into practice in your frickin' life is absolutely responsible. Hold them accountable, as opposed to not holding the cops accountable. Long Island Audit said police officers can't change the law, here's the deal, but they can ignore them. Marbury versus Madison, any law that's repugnant to the Constitution is absolutely null and void.